Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from 10 group and today in this video we would like to present about educational attitude in United States. Before we start the discussion, let me introduce our group. First is myself, Firda Meiyasa. Second is Siti Khofifah, Neli, Melinda. And third is Siti Mursyidatul, Abidah. Education is one of the important and influential aspects in the development of a country. Education is considered as a determinant of the quality of human resources. Every country has their own educational attitude to develop the quality of their human resources, such as United States. And now, let's talk about educational attitudes in United States. First is diversity in education. There are many variations in classrooms for each university in the United States. It is because teaching methods and curricula are diverse. Then, private universities in the United States may differ from community college. Even though it is more expensive, private universities are looked at by capable people like private universities generally have an elite image. Meanwhile, community colleges are free and open to everyone. Second is active participants. In the United States, participation in the classroom is not only accepted but also expected of the students in many courses. Many courses are organized around classroom discussions and student questions. In the classroom, some teachers prefer to control discussion or guide the class without dominating it. Sometimes, teachers encourage students to give question and challenge their idea. Then, students who make assertions that contradict to the lecturer or teacher's point of view should be prepared to substantiate their positions.
Next is about the teacher-student education relationship. In United States, teachers have the belief that classroom conditions, which are not too formal, can provide a good opportunity to create many innovations for students. So the attitude of teachers towards students, some of them tend to treat students as a friend or consider students to have an equal position with them. Independent learning. In United States, a student is also accustomed to independent study. In a way, first is a teacher will only give comments without being accompanied by a grade on a segment that are deemed to have inappropriate answer, so that the student will be given the responsibility to review the material that has been given. In addition, in a research assignment, the lecturer hopes that students do not depend too much on lecture. This means that the lecturer will provide a little guidance to those is needed. This is because the time that lecturers have to deal with them outside the classroom is very limited because they have other jobs besides teaching, such as publishing articles, books, and so on.
The honor system. In America, there is an honor system enforced by teachers and universities for students to be honest in all areas of schoolwork. Many students find that if they are not honest, it can damage their relationships with fellow students. Students who cheat can lose respect from other students, especially students studying for competition. In America, student relationships in the classroom can be cooperative or competitive. Therefore, in a classroom using such a grading curve, students may be reluctant to share lectures, notes, or information for fear that their own grades will decline. In addition, there is also another reason is the existence of competition between students. High grade point average is required for entry to excellent graduate schools. Students feel pressure to achieve high grades when there are relatively few postgraduate vacancies. Ultimately, it is students who are responsible for succeeding in this competitive system.
The next discussion is about educational attitude in Islamic perspective. In Islam, many have explained how and what are the manners of seeking knowledge. In this case, we will take some examples of adab or attitude in seeking knowledge from Al-Kitab Ta'alim Muta'alim by Al-Zarnuzi. Namely, first is intention. Intention is one of the most important and very influential things when we seek knowledge, because we have to really strengthen the goal of seeking knowledge, which is pure and only to seek the pleasure of Allah, so that we can obtain happiness both in this world and in the hereafter. Establishing our intention will also affect the way we work in seeking knowledge, that we will always try to fight ignorance in ourselves or others, because the intention we take is strict. We will feel the joy of being successful in seeking knowledge, as well as reducing our love for worldly affairs. Next, respect for saints and teachers. So we must respect a saint, a person who conveys knowledge, or we can call it the teacher, and also a knowledgeable person, because if we hurt a teacher, the knowledge we get will not be blessing. In addition, we must respect this knowledge as well, respect for teachers, friends, and also books, or we can call kitab usually. As for the ways of respecting the teacher, among them are not walking in front of them, not copying their seats, not starting to talk except with their permission, not talking in front of them, and so on. While the way to respect knowledge can be done by trying in holy state or
sincerely and have strong interest. Students must be sincere in learning and able to repeat lessons at the beginning of the evening and at the end of the evening. Sincerity and strong interest are the basis of success. Therefore, whoever has a strong interest in memorizing a book, for example, according to physical standards, of course, they will be able to memorize it, half, most, or even completely. Tawakal to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. In learning, students must trust in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and not be tempted by methods of sustenance. Students shall not be agitated by worldly affairs, because restlessness cannot avoid calamities. It even endangers their health, mind, body, and destroys good deeds. Therefore, students should try to reduce worldly affairs. Students should be patient in their journey to learn skills.
Thank you for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.